Hello, this is Adam Henderson, and welcome to my Scrabble YouTube channel. Today I will be showing off the last of the games I'm going to show from the Lynnwood tournament. Like I said last video, I won't be actually showing the last game because it was a total wash. I drew too many vowels at the start of the game, and I also blundered by misspelling URAI. And so instead, I'll be showing this fun game. I played it against a friend of mine who's local to Washington State. He actually is a pulmonologist, I believe, and actually does a lot of traveling, healing people's lungs. A great guy. And let's just take a look at the game. One thing you'll find a lot in Scrabble is a lot of just really good human beings. I don't know how else to say it. All right. This is not what I want. Board editor is what I want. See, Rob actually goes first. He plays Pardon. So let me pause real quick so I can get the photo. And when you have your opponent doesn't bingo on the first play and you have kind of a shitty rack like this, I would advise just exchanging rather than trying to play through it. Anyway, I forgot to put his Pardon down. So I exchanged EII, keeping AEST, which I think is the very best leave you can do with this rack. Correct me, any experts, if there's a better leave than AEST, but I don't think there is. You don't want to keep any I's at the start of the game because for whatever reason, I's are just terrible, especially at the start of the game. Leave evaluator. I believe this is pretty strong, yeah. Very strong leave. AEST, 17 points, one of the strongest 4-tile leaves without a blank. So I'm just going to exchange this, and I can't imagine this being the wrong play. But we will see what the equity says. Equity wants to actually play idea here. Well, I do score 7 points. I believe this is going to actually drop the bingo percent. Oh, actually, this is actually slightly better than AEIST, which is insane. So maybe idea isn't bad. Let me know your thoughts, especially if you're 1600 or above, what you think about idea versus my play of exchanging. He plays 1 for 16. And I picked up a lot of times when you leave something like AEST, at the start of the game you'll draw 3 vowels, and that's what happened to me here. One of those E's is actually an A. So yeah, area seemed best pretty easily. Just made the play, and he's bingoing, so he's up quite a bit at the start of this game. He plays this. When he made this play, And I had this rack. Let me turn off the analyzer for a second. So, because I want you guys to see, because I'm curious how many of you would find this play that I made. So this was my rack. So obviously I'm gonna bingo. But it's not actually the easiest find. And actually I'm not even sure that there are other options than what I played. But I'm just gonna give you guys a moment and see if you can find a good play or a bingo or any bingo. See if you can find any bingo. I'm actually, oh yeah, I had tack rinds, and I did see I had tack rinds, but I wanted to go for something better than tack rinds. See if you can find something better than tack rinds. Okay, so yeah, pause the video. This is your last chance. But I was looking for something through the E and the A, and I wanted to hit the double double. I started making all sorts of crazy putting tiles down in certain ways, and Robert was just looking at me trying to form a double double. Eventually, I did find Nectaries, which I believe is going to be the top play. And so I played that, and Rob is a boss, so he didn't even hold the play. And this actually just puts us basically even now, so he doesn't really need to... He doesn't need to challenge this play even if he's unsure. So he's a boss, he didn't hold. That's the type of person he is. And he plays value, which is... I mean, it could be the best play on his part. I don't know without knowing his other two tiles. And now we have a game. Two Ys. I got the Z. Braza was not on my radar. I think I forgot that was even a word. It's a Spanish unit of length. I saw the word brayer, but wasn't sure if it was a word. This is... I'm just wanting to check brayer real quick. Yeah, brayer is good. I wasn't confident it was even a word. I think brayer is definitely among the top plays. I also considered Bayer. I didn't like keeping RYZ though. If I was going to play this, I wanted to play the R. Yeah, this play I didn't see, but I think if I had saw it, I would have just made it. You know, funny enough, I went with just Barry here, and the reason I went with Barry is because I know all sorts of stupid extensions to Barry, and I kind of wanted to see if I could make one. And I figured Barry wasn't really that bad of a play, keeping YZA, because at least I'm keeping a vowel. And yeah, YZA seems like a pretty decent leave. It's not terrible, it's not bad. 8.3. So, I don't know. Put your thoughts down below whether you think there was a better play than Barry here, and which play you would have suggested. I'm not going to do any Macondo analysis on these games, just because they're not really the premium SPC games, so we'll try to not make these videos too long. He plays Ibex. If I can find where that plays. I was quite happy to see this play. It doesn't really hurt me too badly. I am down 32. What? How much is that? 36 points? But 36 isn't that bad. I can make that up. Even though I don't have a great rack, I was still feeling confident in my abilities here. I did play Ivy. That seems easily best, getting rid of my bad tiles. And I'm keeping the Z, so I'm feeling actually pretty good. And I should, because this is actually decent. Keeping the Z is important here, because you can often score well with it. And not the best rack, but I still have that Z, and it's probably time to get rid of it. But it's actually no real good place for the Z yet, so I played Eek. But it's definitely going to be time to get rid of it next turn. I don't usually like keeping a power tile like the Z for that many turns, but in this case I think it was warranted. He plays Kif, which scored more points than I would have liked, especially now that my deficit is growing. It's 41 instead of 36 now, but still no big deal. And at this point I definitely want to get rid of the Z. So Futz's comes down. And didn't score as much with the Z as I would have liked, but I got rid of some clunky tiles, so hoping for a better draw. So I got a brief reprieve here from him. He sometimes makes these low scoring plays like coin. Happy to see that. Haji seemed obvious, was obvious, made the play. He bingos. However, I absolutely lucked out here. And Etio Lake comes down. Most experts would find that, but I was happy to find it right away rather than having to spend time on it. Saw it. That was the only possibility. So when he bingoed, I saw that I had the E. I was gold. And after toe, we'll take a look at the score. So yeah, the score is basically even. He has... actually, we had the score as tied at 325. So he must have made a mistake in scoring somewhere. But yeah, we had the score as tied at 325. And now it's my turn. And I have a pretty good rack here, but there's no bingo. I went with just Mig here. Probably keeps too many vowels. Oh, okay. I was going to say it keeps too many vowels, but the reason I played Mig here was because I was looking at the unseen tiles, and you can see there's only 4 vowels, 11 consonants. So very likely to draw 2 consonants after Mig. So that was the idea. The M doesn't go great with a lot of the tiles, and obviously I want to get rid of the G. So I think Mig was fine. And he has the other 2 Gs. Plays Gag for 5. I was very... Oh, I did draw the Q and somehow still won. All right. Yeah, QIS for 22. Oh, this was funny. You'll see. So his last play... He plays raw here. And yeah, I didn't find dildos at first, but then it kind of... I was worried about losing this game. And then... because this would have been a very tough end game for me, because the score was 359 to what we had it as 357, so it may have gone to a recount, and he may have gotten 3 more points in the recount, so that would have been bad. But yeah, I did find my play of dildos here. He challenges it because it's the last play. And that's how the game ended. And I said it was a fitting. I was laughing. I was happy. I said it was a fitting ending. We had the final score as 452 to 357. Of course, we didn't need a recount. So yeah, that was this game. Short video for you guys. I guess the main things I wanted to show this video is I wanted to show off. I found nectaries. I want to show off that I found dildos. The reason dildos I was happy to find because I believe this is relatively new. No, it's not. I thought I had an exclamation mark, but anyway, happy to find dildos. Definitely would not have wanted to lose a game and then find out later that I had a bingo of the word dildos. All right, that's it. See you guys. Have a good one. Please like and subscribe.